If you are looking for a true 4-bedroom along East Coast, 100% privacy, multi-gen layout, walking distance to Bayshore MRT, you must watch on because units like this don't wait. Costa Del Sol is one of the most sought-after seafront address along Bayshore Road in District 16. There are a total of 906 units and they are completed in 2004. Today, we are stepping into a 4-bedroom unit that the owner has thoughtfully redesigned for multi-gen family living. Hello, welcome to this 1475 square feet unit in Costa Del Sol. This is a 4-bedroom unit, but the owner has already reconfigured it to a 5-bedroom. I'll show you later. So now, for a start, let's go into the living and dining area. So over here, we actually have a current 6-seater dining table. Good enough for 10-seater, I think. Yeah, so even for reunion, if you want to change it to a round table, it's possible. And over here, there's lots of storage. I would say there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 panels of cupboards, so ample space. But if you don't need so much storage, you can actually change it to a very nice display unit. Lots of imagination and idea for you. Okay, coming over to the sitting area. This space here, 4 meters wide. So definitely a very good space between your sofa and your TV area. And one thing that I really love about Costa Del Sol and this particular unit is, look at here, 100% privacy view. And I heard at night, you get to see the lights from the ship. Oh, and we have actually one of the bedroom right beside the living area. Let's take a look first. So over here, very functional room actually. Same window view as the living, and you can put in a single bed and a study table. So in a way, if you don't need the study table, you can have a queen size bed. Storage, you can do it ID, or you can have a one that's go all the way up as well. So enough room for imagination and design. This is the kitchen. Come, let me bring you inside. There's sufficient worktop space on left and right. So you get to use your cooking. Your sink is here. And if you see there's ample space to do all your preparation. I think as a person who cooks, this one definitely is very usable. Following over here, we have the yard space. A lot of time we will need to use the yard because we do our laundry and area. And you can see it's actually quite spacious. So there's no such thing as somebody is beside you, then you get very cramped, you cannot hang your clothes. You know, this is very, very functional. One more thing over here, of course you have your WC here and a utility space, which is quite big as well. And best of all, there's window. So lots of ventilation over here. This space, either you can use it as a storage or it can also work as a, I think you can redesign it into a helper's room as well if you need it. Remember just now I mentioned this is a reconfigured 5-bedroom. So here is the reconfigured 5th bedroom. So the owner actually done up this room for the son. So you can see that is actually very functional. You can have a single bed here as well as a table for studying. So now moving on to the other 2 common rooms. So over here, this common room is actually good enough for a queen size bed currently and a wardrobe. As well as for Costa Del Sol, they actually have a very high bay window. So it's good enough if you really want to make use of the space, you can put a high chair here as well to make use of it. Going on to the next common room. So this common room, they actually had a L-shaped wardrobe built in together with a single bed. This is the one that I mentioned where you can have a high chair and make use of this for your work area. So coming over here, the common bathroom which can be shared by the common bedrooms. So functional and a shower space as well. Next will be the master bedroom. Come. So over here is actually the bathroom. So if you step right inside, so what I want to share with you guys is originally there is a bathtub here. So what owner did was they removed the bathtub change it to a standing shower area to give more space inside the bathroom. And over at this vanity area, you can actually have space, sufficient space for a his and hers if you want. So it's very practical because you really have lots of space inside here. Next, let's move into the bedroom itself. A very huge bedroom. Why I say that? Because if you come over, you can see besides having a king-size bed, there is actually a segregation area where they did the walk-in wardrobe. So, how to see the walk-in wardrobe? Here! There's sufficient space, definitely very, very practical. Why? Because they actually have a see-through glass here, which brings in a lot of lights. So maybe in the daytime, you don't even need to switch on the lights to search for your clothes. So lastly, over here in the master, what I really like is they have the same view as a living. So you get this perpetual unblocked greenery privacy view. Costa Del Sol sits around 321 meters from Bayshore MRT on Thomson-East Coast Line, and with East Coast Park just 500 meters away. And the Bayshore precinct is actually one of the most exciting talk about area in Singapore right now. Do you know Costa Del Sol at the current resale levels still sits as one of the best value entry price into this waterfront address. So feel free to drop us a DM if you want the floor plan or arrange a viewing. And we will see you soon.